But if we look back at history, we've got to admit, all of us who've lived through the last 50 or more, 75 or more years here in the United States, here in the overdeveloped world, we have been living in a golden age. We have been enjoying an unprecedented time of freedom and abundance. You have been enjoying it, haven't you? Of course, we've learned that desire is endless. If there's any one thing our civilization has taught us, it's that desire is endless. And satisfaction in life is always geared to expectation. And some of us were brought up with great expectations. Some of us were brought up being told you can have it all. Some of us were brought up being told you can be anyone you want to be. You can own anything you want to own. You can go anywhere you want to go. You can eat anything you want to eat. That's right. You can be anyone you want to be. Be the president of the USA. Or be bent any which way. You can be cool, be a fool, be a somebody or nobody home. A contender or pretender to the throne. Be a drone or the queen bee. Be a buyer, a seller, a singer or a teller of tales or a lifter of bales. Be a banker, a golfer, a wanker, a rolfer, a CEO, a CPA, an SOB, an MFA, or really go far, be a rock and roll star. And maybe you could even be a deity. Be a god, by God. Then you can be everyone you want to be simultaneously. Because you can be, you can own, you can own. You can own anything you want to own. Own a house or 3, maybe 20 TVs, get a piece of the rock. Why not own a whole block? You could even own a wilderness, and I guess a mountain could be yours, or a lake, or an island. You can even own a country of your own, call it my land. Own 1,000 pair of shoes, any cure for the blues, the bills, the thrills. Don't worry about the bills, you got credit cards, checks, you can even pay in dollars. If there's anything you want, just holler. Own a classic piece of art, the original rendition, or the first edition of your favorite creation. Maybe you could even buy yourself a revelation. Or buy yourself a new start, a new part, a new nose, a new chin, a new heart, a new do, a new you. Because you can be, you can own, you can eat, you can eat. You are the main man, top of the food chain, man. You can eat high on the hog, eat the legs of the frog, the brains or the stomach or the toes of any creature that you meet. And if you don't like their color, you can dye them before you fry them. And if you don't like their texture, you can get them tenderized before you bite into their thighs. Some fauna, flora, come on, have some more. Have some fowl fish, have another dish. And don't forget the cow. And how would you like that prepared? In a steak or a burger or a stew or moo-shoo? You are the main man, an American man. You can eat any cuisine on the planetary scene. Japanese, Indian, Armenian. Fast food, hot food, raw food. You got food, so eat. And then go. Because you can go on vacation just to visit any nation. Take a notion, get in motion, and just go to the mountains or the prairies or the oceans white with foam. Leave home. Now you could go to Walla Walla, but I don't know why you'd want to when you could go to Oaxaca or get a nice palapa in Hawaii or Fiji. Why not go to Fuji and go diving in the reefs or roll yourself a sleeve in Jamaica or take a nice safari to Nairobi or the Gobi or go up the Himalayas to Shambhala or up the Alps to Valhalla, or go visit the Maori, or go looking for Satori in Japan, man. Oh, but if you really truly want it, you could travel to Nirvana. That's right. And escape the desires of this crazy creation. Get off the wheel of birth and death and reincarnation. Get off the wheel that keeps you always being and owning and eating and going and being and owning and get off the wheel. Get off the wheel. Get off.